Y'all, there's mistakes literally every day. Like, oh my gosh, don't do it. Like, abort mission, because you're setting yourself up for a long time of reverse training. Like, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you. Dang, if I'm just thinking of mistakes just like that. Hey Navy, welcome back to my channel, loves. Me and Kyson are back with another video. Say hi. So today in this video, we are going to be talking about some motherhood mistakes that I have made. Y'all, I was really about to sit here and see how long it would take for Kyson to try to escape, and he's already fighting me to get off my lap. You don't want to be in my video? Wow, I can't even get him to do a video with me no more. That's crazy. He just wants to play with the tripod. Before we start, you guys make sure that you guys watch part 1 of this video. I made a video on this topic about a year ago, and so much has changed. So many more mistakes have happened throughout this past year. So I was like, it's most definitely time for a part 2. I'm not scared to share my mistakes because a lot of y'all really be relating, and I'm like, I'm not the only one. Or it's really helpful to some people because they're like, I help save the problem before they get to it. So just make sure y'all watch this whole video and watch part 1. Kyson don't be wanting to have no parts. I be trying to include him in everything, and that boy be like, maybe if I bribe him and play one of his shows. Oh, please don't move the tripod. Why are you trying to escape? Oh, by the way, he has a busted lip. Yeah, so look at him. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna just let him go. Play with your toys. Yeah, so Kyson has a busted lip. I guess we can start there. Let's start there when we talk about mistakes. Because I'm pretty sure he got that busted lip because his shoes were too big. Kyson, he has like a good amount of shoes, right? And I feel like maybe most of them almost fit, but not quite. So I've just been kind of sticking to the one pair that's like the perfect fit. But it was one day where I put on one of his other pairs of shoes with thick socks thinking it would be okay. You know, like he's just going outside for a little walk. So I put him on him. Anyways, he went out with his Nana and his Pop and bless you. And came back crying with a busted lip because he was walking, or I guess he probably started running, and he fell onto the concrete. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. You know, I documented his first real injury. It was so bad, but he busted his lip. But I say all that to say, I really think it was because of the shoes. Like, y'all know kids will have a lot of injuries throughout this lifetime, but this was his first real one, and I really want to blame the shoes, y'all, because I feel like he's not able to like walk or like run how he's supposed to if he doesn't have like the right fit with a good grip. Me thinking I could just put that on him real quick, even though it's just down the street, whatever. I feel like don't try to take shortcuts because it's not worth it. Now he has a busted lip because I thought putting on a pair of shoes that was a little too big was gonna, you know, be okay. So anyways, moving past that little mistake that I made the other day. Y'all, there's mistakes literally every day. Like, oh my gosh. What else? Oh, so I feel like buying too many clothes is definitely a mistake that I made, and I most definitely could have saved money. Because there's so many outfits that I've had to, like, I routinely go through his drawers and, you know, organize his clothes, depending on if it's a new season or if he just grows out of them. And so many times I have got rid of clothes that he hasn't even worn. I'm like, dang, he didn't even get to wear this, or he only wore it like once, or he has just so many he has just so many pairs of socks that he didn't even wear these at all. Like, it's just became a habit of items that he never even got to use. And I was like, dang, I didn't even need all of this. Like, you need just enough. One of the things that I would say you need, you know, a good amount of, or you can never have enough of, is like the white onesies, like stuff like that. You use them so much that you can't really have enough. I would say it's the other things, like, you know, all the cute outfits and the beanies and even the shoes, like all of that stuff. Like, yeah, it's cool to have, it's cute to have, but having an excessive amount of it Don't even bother, sis. Like, girl, save your money. Save your money. Save it. Ooh, here is a mistake. This wasn't even on my list, but I just thought of one. So it was one point where, I don't know if it was because they didn't have any more, or it might have been the store that I went to, but basically I switched his diapers one time. It was the same brand, but it was a different type of diapers. And I was just like, oh, I'll just get these. I can't remember the reason why, but ended up getting them immediately, y'all. The first time I put that type of diaper on him, he got diaper rash, and it was so bad. Like, I don't know what the heck was in that diaper that was different than the other one, because it was the same brand, but it messed him up. And I immediately knew what it was, because that's the only thing that I changed. So that was most definitely a mistake that I made, because not unknowingly, clearly, I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. You know, when you're looking into different products and brands for your child, of course, everything works different for everybody. But I would say, like, stick to what works and don't switch it up. I feel like that's where the mistake happened, was me thinking, oh, I can just get this instead as a replacement. Like, if something's working, don't be so quick to just use something else, because it could be similar, but it could have a crazy effect, something so small. Which just, dang, I just thought of another thing. Gosh darn it. Wow. Dang, if I'm just thinking of mistakes just like that, y'all pray for me. But the other one that I just thought of was the fact that when he was heavy on his formula, he kept spitting up. He was diagnosed with reflux, which I'm gonna get into that in a minute. Wanna sit on my lap? He probably like, no, I was good where I'm at. Yeah, so when he was heavy on formula, he was diagnosed with reflux, and I had tried him on 2 different formulas, right? So they were the same type of formula, but they were a different brand. Like, it had the same base, it didn't have cow's milk, like all of that, but one cooperated with him and the other one didn't. So yeah, that was really me just trying to figure out which one worked for him, which one didn't. But I would say don't go back and forth, and once you find the one that does work, stick with that. That's kind of where I'm going with all these little mistakes. Is the point is, stick to what you know. And granted, in that situation, clearly I didn't know and I was trying to figure it out. I feel like I'm all over the place right now. Okay, so I mentioned the reflux. So that's definitely another mistake, was that I was wearing outfits that I actually cared about. Picture that, trying to wear something cute for a day when your child has reflux. Save it, y'all. Don't even try. All my outfits got ruined, literally. Like, I was doing so much laundry because every single day, before I, took him to the doctors and got him tested for reflux, I kind of figured, like, I knew that's what it was, but I didn't know if it was something I was doing on my part, or if it was literally like a diagnosis that, I have to do something about. But anyways, the point is, he was spitting up every day and all my clothes got ruined. So yeah, definitely look into it if your child is spitting up a lot, and don't even bother wearing stuff that is just oh so precious to you, like when they're young. This was like the newborn days, y'all, but still, like, yeah, I'm talking about you. I am talking about you. You spit up on all my stuff, ruined all my clothes. The second I thought I was cute, you said psych. Nah. Okay, what else do I have on this list? Oh, this was one. I fed him food too early, you guys. So, okay, here's the thing. Try not to base things off of other like parenting styles or like what other kids do, because every child is different. So basically I started giving him just pureed foods, nothing major, and he ended up choking. And I have a video on it on my channel, like not expecting him to have choked up, but I like to share my mistakes so y'all can learn from that. But really, like, he was like, what, 4 months I think, but Kyson was premature. So, whereas I thought he was ready to eat, pureed foods and stuff like that, he just really wasn't ready. And that's okay. Like, just because there's a whole milestones chart and stuff like that, don't feel pressured, okay? Don't feel pressured. And it wasn't until I went to his pediatrician to where, I realized, okay, like, he's on a different pace. And it varies too, because as he got older, he was progressing faster than faster than where he's supposed to be. Like, this boy took his first steps at 8 months, like, and he was literally walking by 9 months. So it's just like, it varies, and one little thing that you may think is the right time is just not the right time. So don't make the mistake that I made where you kind of just assume, or I guess the only way to really figure stuff out is to try it or go through it. But if you can save yourself the trouble beforehand, then do that. Like, if I just was to, you know, make sure, because I think his pediatrician did verify that I could, but she didn't know either that he was gonna like choke up on it, because he was going at a good pace. You know, you would never know he was premature. So but when I told her what happened, she said, oh, okay, he just wasn't ready. So sometimes nobody knows, you know, sometimes you just can't avoid the mistake that you make. But that's just me sharing with y'all, like, that did happen. So kind of like be aware of that. And the last one, which I feel like is like the most recent one, Tyson up here playing with his toys. I love that he can do that now, y'all. He be in his own world. But yeah, so the last one I wrote down, which is most recent as he's gotten older, is allowing him to come in the bed with me. I've gotten a lot of questions on like sleep training and stuff like that. And that's one of the main things that I feel like I messed up with. Like, even starting to pick him up out of his crib when he started crying, it made him routine to just knowing he can come in my bed with me. And now it's so hard to reverse it. Like, I've been trying so hard to get him to just sleep in his crib through the night, and I have not mastered it yet, and I'm really trying. I'm getting him on a schedule now. That's been going really good lately. But as far as just sleeping through the night in his crib, I feel like a mistake that I made is buying him a crib for him to sleep in, and when it's time for him to sleep in it, I take him out the crib. Like, I'm reversing everything that I'm setting up. Like, it sounds dumb, but my moms will understand, and I'm pretty sure all moms are watching this right now. So like, when I tell y'all, it's gonna be hard to hear your baby cry, but taking that first step and like bringing them in the bed with you, don't do it. Like, abort mission, because you're setting yourself up for a long time of reverse training. Like, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you. But yeah, so as y'all can see, lots of mistakes are made in the process of being a first-time mom. And I'm not ashamed of it, like, and at the same time, I'm not bragging on it, like, clearly. But I do like to share it with you guys and see if I can relate to anybody out there, because I know I'm not the only one who makes mistakes. But yeah, this is more so after a year of being a mom. Well, 14 months, over a year of being a mom. These are more mistakes that I've made. So if y'all are like fresh, brand new mom, like first couple months, go back and watch part 1, because those first couple of months I made a video talking about the mistakes that I already made off rip. So anyways, you guys, I hope this video was helpful. Let's see if Kyson will come over here to at least say bye to y'all. Like, he just don't be caring, man. All right, Kai, say bye. Bye. He knows how to say bye. Look, say bye. Kyson said, ma'am, please.
All right, he don't need me no more, I guess. I thought this didn't happen until they turned 18, but I'm a little sensitive. Anyways.
I love you guys, and I will see y'all in my next video. Drop down any comments you have below, questions, what y'all want to know, or just how you feel about my mistakes. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, NAYvy.